Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hi guys, I'm Crystal. I'm part of the board with Helping Hands for Cruising. Most of you guys know me as Destinations Delight, but what I want to tell you right now is Helping Hands for Cruising meant so much to me on this trip. I got to watch our first recipient, that's right, our first recipient enjoy his very first of many things to come through Aruba, Amber Cove, Bon Air, La Romana. To top it all off, the joy and the pleasures of getting to find and see this young man on board, get to see the ocean, get to see the waters, get to see animals, and most importantly, the smiles that brought to everybody's faces. If you're not part of Helping Hands for Cruising, I highly suggest you seek them out. Find them on Facebook, find them on YouTube, and let them make everybody's dreams come true. Guys, go support Helping Hands for Cruising. Thanks for watching.
Well, good day, folks. How are we? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you all here. My goodness me, we have a early morning rush. Nice to see. Well, first in the chat was, who else would it be but Nick P? I mean, seriously, he's what? 4 days away from being airborne. So welcome aboard, Nick. G'day, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy? Nice to talk to you. Our chat this morning was great, my time. So great to have a chat with you, and glad you made it to the live this morning. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to see you. How you going? What's weather like in Tassie today? Were you as warm as we were? 27, 28 degrees, so it was quite a warm day. And we've had a fun day today, so there we go. Interesting. Jonesy saying g'day to Nick, and Jimmy saying g'day to Jonesy, so everybody's getting involved in the chat. Nice to see. Well, a couple of things. What's heading on with HH4C? Was cool in Tassie. Okay. What's happening with HH4C? Well, lots of things are happening. First of all, Bruce and his beautiful wife Cindy are currently enjoying that new ship, World America, which is the MSC ship. Apparently it's the inaugural cruise, so they're having a ball on there. And oh my goodness me, Jonesy, 15 degrees. That's like jumper weather, mate. G'day, Ryan. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. The good news is that we've actually got some exciting stuff happening. Ross was actually in touch with Bruce. Bruce doesn't talk to me when he's busy with his lovely wife. I can understand that. I've got a bald head and I'm not as pretty. But anyway, Ross was telling me that he had a discussion with Bruce just before Bruce had set sail on the World America. And what they have said is bookings are up. Currently, 58 cabins booked. Do you know how much that just tickles me pink? I mean, seriously, we've got 240 days, 227 days. How wrong could I be? 227 days to the greatest cruise of the century, and we've already got 58 cabins booked. I mean, this is really fantastic. So, and actually, this is more cabins booked than we had for the inaugural, which was on the Carnival Horizon. So, this is looking really, really fantastic. So we just need a shipload more to come on board. For those that are interested, currently we have legal assistance helping us with our Australian constitution and our Australian board setup. And once that's all set up and done, the application will be made to the ACNC, the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profit Commission. And as soon as that gets done, we will then be fortunate enough to call ourselves a charity, which gives us a whole heap of benefits. First of all, we can actually raise funds down under, so we can put some recipients on board. Now, I'm waiting on a video of a couple or a family that I heard was an interesting one. So we just have to wait and see what happens with that. Currently in Australia, we have at least 3 possible recipients that we can put on board a cruise ship. So we need to see how that goes. But of course, we need the funds to be able to get those people on board, and we need the authorities to be able to raise the funds. So there we go. Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, mate, that is good news. We just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Now, other things going on with the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is, we've got the bands all organised, and the bands are going crazy trying to promote. We've got all the activities are busy being planned, and a little later on I'll show you part of those activities, which is going to be fun. One of them involves an auction, and we'll talk about that auction shortly. It's a silent auction. Shh. Don't tell anybody. It's a silent auction. Shh. Yep. Okay, I'm shutting up. But more to the point, folks, we're just going to have the time of our lives, being able to raise some serious funds that will help us get to the goal, which is roughly about 100,000 people, 100,000 recipients. Now, we've already done 4 of those recipients. We've got number 5, who has been moved to another cruise. We've got 6 and 7, which are booked for the Rock and Roll Tribute. And now we just got to get 8 all set for the Australian cruise. So we'll see how we go. But things are happening, and we're going to get lots and lots of people on board, and it's going to be huge fun, like really big, amazing, huge. So if you're not coming, you're missing out. So we want you to come. have fun with us, get to meet the bands, get to spend time with the creators that are coming on board, get to just have a ball with us, get to compete in the inaugural F125. And that will be our big show that's happening. Thank you, Jimmy. Guys, hit the like button and share us out if you can. All right. What I try and do every live stream is when I do my intro, I try and introduce somebody, do an interview or show an interview of somebody who was involved with one of our cruises beforehand. So in this case today, you saw Crystal from Destination Delight. Now, Crystal has a very big role on the board. Her job is she's in charge of partnerships and fundraising as well as events. So she's got some extremely good help. People like Jen Cohen are also involved with that. And we're doing some amazing things, getting things up and running, getting our partners up and going so that we can not only fund the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, but we can fund HH4C and get recipients on board. So you know what? The more we do, the better it is. And so that's what we're trying to achieve. And so it was really great for me to show Crystal's interview straight after the inaugural on the Carnival Horizon. It was an amazing cruise. So there we go. Okay, Nick, I don't have to pray for you, but seeing as you asked me nicely, I'm going to pray for you. Heading out on Saturday, so excited, but keeping the details off the internet. Is reuniting with his lady on the 25th. Just got a message yesterday. She's excited to see her. Boy, mate. But well, she's seen you once before, so I don't think she'll remember just how frickin' tall you are. Still remember Nick and I and Ilana went into Costco. Oh, and Joe was with us, went into Costco here in Melbourne, and this Chinese lady just suddenly saw Nick's face and the eyes went off to God because Nick is so freaking tall. Nick is saying twice before on the train and the airport, and this will be the third time. So, mate, we just wish that you have the most amazing time and everything you wish for works out. Absolutely works out for the best. All right, for those that don't know, thank you, Nick. I was just going to head down that path. Hope you, Shaun and Ilana, have had a great birthday. I forget what days they are, but I remember they're in April. Okay, so first things first, my birthday was yesterday. Ilana is on the 29th, so you'll be in Germany for Ilana's birthday, but from both of us to you, thank you very much for the kind wishes. We are the same age for a whole 2 weeks. So Ilana can't tell me what to do at this point in time until she gets 1 year older. Then she'll be older than me, and then I respect my elders. Jimmy is saying, young love is so beautiful. Mate, do you remember when you had young love? Seriously, Jimmy, do you remember it? Far out. I do remember it. It was amazing. But then again, you know, things happen, times change, people grow. Anyway, okay, let me get this on because I want to try and get it on before Ross gets in and starts to give me a little bit of, okay, all right, okay, you win. I'll get it done.
Journey is the ultimate tribute to Foreigner and Journey.
You're as cold as ice.
Bringing you back to all the eras of both Foreigner and Journey's career. Rocking the biggest hits and fan favorites with a high-energy authenticity of two of the world's most iconic bands. Foreign Journey, one of the most popular tribute acts, rock with an incredible high-energy stage show all night long. A show not to be missed.
What can I say, folks? That's just going to be the most tremendous cruise. Really, it is. Leaving in November of this year. I've been waiting a whole freaking 2 years to go on that cruise. So there we go. I'm really, really excited. Jimmy is saying to Nick, barely, but yes, been with the same girl for 47 years. Man, I'm freaking jealous. I really am. It's not often that you hear of people hanging around. I mean, I spoke with my mom this morning, and as you guys may or may not know, we had consecration for my dad on Sunday. They had been together for 68 years, apparently. 68, right? That's a long time. Married for 65, but together for 68. I mean, seriously, that's a whole life. Nick is just saying, he'll just say he's taking a sleeper train to meet up with her, but then he doesn't think he'll be sleeping. But to be fair, he doesn't think she will either. Too excited the night before. Well, there's only one thing you don't do, Nick, and that is speak German properly. Nick is saying to Jimmy, you've been together with your wife longer than he's been alive. Congrats, that's quite an accomplishment, 47 years. And also, I hope you're doing well with your treatments out there in Boston. Yes, I believe Jimmy is doing well. We'll have a look at what he says a little later on. Yes, it is very rare. So far, the doctors are happy with his progress, which is really exciting. Nick, Shaun, what was that you had on Sunday for your dad? I'd never heard of that term before. It's where we unveiled his headstone. So that was it was a bit of it was a bit of a bittersweet weekend. I had my birthday on Monday, the consecration was on Sunday, and it was Passover on Saturday night. So, wow, what a busy weekend, busy time. I'm still recovering, let me tell you. And I will make a suggestion, guys. Do not eat huge quantities of matzah. You will need a jackhammer by the time you're done because it clogs you up. Okay, so what other news have I got for you from a Helping Hands point of view? Currently, we do have a number of applications out there for people who are going to, or we'd hope those people will actually sponsor us. And the more you keep asking, the more hopefully we have a successful time. But let me say, we desperately would love to have as many organizations out there who are willing to donate. We have our motion of the mission. I call it a cruiseathon. It's much easier. But mission in motion or motion in mission, whatever Crystal decided to call it. We have that coming up on the weekend of the 25th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 25th, 26th, 27th. And we're trying to organize that we actually run that show 24/7. If we can, well and good. What we need to assist is some Aussies doing it. If we can get some Aussies in there, we will be working real good. That's it. Dreams in motion. Thank you, Nick. It's one of those days. But anyway, dreams in motion. I've got some ideas of things that we will be auctioning off during the Dreams in Motion. So I'll show you that shortly. But let me just read this. What did Nick say? But I'll be the happiest going back to the airport this weekend. This will be his 31st flight. He only took his first flight back in 2016. Wow. And thank you for that, Dreams in Motion. So what do we got for the Dreams in Motion? Let's have a look. First things first. We have this coming up. This, folks, is the auction. Okay. Either side of me, we have a duck. We have a purple duck and a silver duck. Those two will be auctioned off at the at the Dreams in Motion weekend. And the auction will become available, ready to be started on the 20th, which is in a week, or 5 days actually. So we will have the auction opening up, and obviously the highest bidder will get one. It says Dreams in Motion round the base of the feet. At the bottom of those two ducks, you will see the Helping Hands for Cruising logo. So those guys are up for auction. Now, if anybody is going on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, you will be able to get the smaller ducks. We'll be hiding them somewhere. There's about 30 of them. We'll be hiding them all over the cruise ship. So if you're one of the lucky 38, you'll be able to find the duck and hang on to it. Those ducks do not have the Helping Hands for Cruising emblem at the bottom, but I think they do say, I don't know what they say anymore. Ross knows. I think they say Helping Hands for Cruising or Dreams in Motion, whichever. But those smaller ones will be available. You'll be able to find them on the cruise ship. And if you do, good on you. Either spread the word or keep it. It's one of the great benefits. The two big ones will be auctioned off to the highest bidder, and hopefully the highest bidder will be giving us bucket loads of spandoolies. Bucket loads, not just one or two, bucket loads. Okay, so let's look at the next cruise then. Well, the next cruise I can't show you because that one's in April and I don't have the video for it. I'm expecting a video up for it fairly shortly. But let me show you the Down Under Cruises one. This one, Jonesy, mate, I know you're going to be on this one. I actually need to speak to you way before then anyway. Because, it will be an awesome cruise, and there's some things I would like to ask you if you're going to be willing to assist. So let's have a look at the Ducks cruise and see how that performs. An opportunity to come down under.
We invite you to our 6-night Great Barrier Reef Getaway Cruise, December 29th, 2026.
You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers. Come and join us, folks. Here's our cruise.
I'd love to see you.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end. to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end, to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Now the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Adventures wait around, in the rustling of the trees.
Yeah, that's going to be one incredible cruise as well. It'll be the inaugural cruise for Helping Hands Down Under. There are, as I said, there are 3 possible recipients we could pick from. It needs board investigation, but we shall do that shortly as we establish ourselves. Now, excuse me. That was it. I knew that sneeze was working on its way, and it's just tickled me pink. Anyway, so the good news is that cruise is going ahead anyway, and we currently have 5 cabins booked. But when it becomes a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, we're hoping that we will get a whole lot more. And if we get that whole lot more, it will be absolutely fantastic. Okay, Jimmy is saying, have a great night. His nurse needs him. Hang on a second. Aren't you supposed to need the nurse, not the other way round? Mate, I hope you feel better. I will give you a buzz later on and we can have a chat, see how you're progressing. Hopefully, I know you'll be progressing a bucket load better than you were last night. And the thing is, Jimmy starts his day off going at 1,000 kilometers an hour and gets tired really quickly because of all the treatment that he's had. And so we pray and hope and wish that he's heading in the right direction and everything pans out for the better for him. All right, so what else is going on with Helping Hands? So once we get the Australian, just to give you an idea, our goals are working like this. Once we get Australia up and running and we've got a couple of cruises happening there, we will then move that along and see if we can get Canada set up. Once we've got Canada set up, we will then move on to the UK and try and build HH4C there, and then move on and see where it takes us. Maybe somewhere in Asia, maybe somewhere else in Europe. We don't know, but we have to just wait and see how things progress. Currently, we're headed in the right direction. So I need to get some more stuff happening with the solicitors, and then yay. Other than that, folks, not much else more to say, just that for those of you across the pond, we are hoping that you guys will get involved with the current promotion that we've got going with both the popcorn and the coffee. In actual fact, I'm busy trying to set up a coffee link down under for the crew down under, so hopefully we can get some good things happening. But in the short term, we're trying to coffee and popcorn are available in the US. last month we made $250. That $250 all went into Gabby, who is going on the cruise in April of next year. And that cruise, we're certainly looking forward to her going on board, because what we got her was, we got her an excursion, and we also got her some onboard credit. So, and I believe that cruise is also happening on the Carnival Horizon, I believe. So there we go. Some amazing stuff happening. Anyway, folks, I don't have much more to tell you. Suffice it to say, we wish that you all have a very pleasant day or evening, depending on which side of the planet you're on. More importantly, though, tomorrow night we will have the Down Under Cruises on at 8 p.m. Melbourne time. And hopefully we can get a few more Aussies on board, but we will get a few more people on board. And then we will also have our show on Friday night Eastern for those across the pond, which is now midday our time this side of the pond. Thank you to daylight saving. Anyway, folks, please have a pleasant evening, have a pleasant arvo, whatever it is or morning, whichever part of the world you're on. And I hope you like this new outro that I created for HH4C, and this is the HH4C. And by the way, this is Jimmy's, one of Jimmy's fantastic creations. And so I'd like to thank Jimmy publicly, even though he may or may not be hearing it. I'd like to thank Jimmy publicly for providing us with a song. Here we go. This signs us out. Have a great day, folks. Catch you later.
Dreams set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just
This is from Fantastic Cruise Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads to
thank him and Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find
rest
joy
of the
in
group.
every kind.
That we all enjoyed ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now.
Moments we will
We got two
share.
brothers,
Love is in the air.
and
Who are they?
With compassion
Dewey
square.
and Captain
Hand in
Billy.
hand we dare.
So you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Favorite thing that we did?
Helping hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving. Helping hands for cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing, just keep moving.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Under stars so
Believe everything you hear when I say you eat. Fast food here.
Holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll find
The ice cream machine needs to
joy in every kind.
every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great. Well, thank you for letting me interview you.